Video series on sustainability. Curated by Srini Venugopal, Grossman School of Business. A beach lined with fishing skiffs and piles of fishing nets. Text. Subsistence fishing in the era of climate change. Chennai, South India. A group of men manhandle a heavy net of fish out of a low skiff at the edge of the water and carry it together up the beach. The skiff, painted warm gold and scarlet, remains beached at the water's edge. A dark-skinned fisherman sits on the edge of a boat, untangling a fishing net. This is an ancestral occupation, the man says. Who did you learn from? Asks the interviewer. I learned this from my parents, the fisherman answers. I learned from the people I was with. I learned slowly, and now I do my own business. Another skiff approaches the shore, filled with men. The interviewer asks, what difficulties do you face? Answer, the sea is rough and unpredictable and makes it difficult for us. You might end up getting hurt. The man says, also, our income from fishing has been affected because we can't go out to sea. You always wonder about the sea being rough. We might get hurt. We go out if possible, otherwise it's difficult financially. Two fishermen carry a net full of fish up the beach on a pole balanced on their shoulders. The sea has become very unpredictable, the man continues. Even if we do go out, we might not get a good catch. If we do go into the deep seas, maybe we can catch more fish, but we can go into the deep seas. We don't have the capacity. The beach is crowded with fishermen with their skiffs. The sea has become unpredictable. There are strong winds. These environmental changes have made us scared. We're always scared when we go out to sea. Lots of risks of injuries. Who'll come and save us? He asks. Behind him, a tractor pulls a skiff up the crowded beach. We take loans on interest to try to manage during lean times, he says. We have to survive. What else do we do? The fish we bring in is sold in the market. The fish we can't sell is given away to other sellers or in an auction. Women in saris sell fish and shrimp piled high on tables at the market. But we try to do it ourselves. My wife takes the fish to the market and sells it. Women sit waiting behind tables full of different types of fish. Fish lie on tarps on a busy street next to empty nets as vendors sit nearby. The fisherman is still mending nets. This is the only thing I've done from childhood, he says. I'm not educated. I don't know anything else. You say this can't be changed, says the interviewer. Why is that? The fisherman answers, you need education to change it. How can you change it if there is no education? I've made my children study 12th grade. Men stand on beached skiffs, sorting empty nets while full nets sit nearby. The camera turns to another fisherman seated on a boat. I wanted to join the police force, he says. If I get a job, I won't do this. This is very difficult. I don't know if I can manage at his age, he says, gesturing to the first fisherman. My body won't hold up. Until I get a job, I'll do this and help my father. A plane flies overhead. A group of men play beach volleyball near the street. Only people who know can do this job, says the second man. A lot of things to learn. Even the smallest mistake can cost you your life. Only people who know this well can do it. I don't know that much. I can't do what my father does. So I have to go and look for some other work. We are like scientists, says the first fisherman. We could predict the weather correctly, certain wind patterns at certain times. We've grown up here and watched the sea every day, so predicting the weather used to be easy. Has predicting weather become hard due to climate change? The interviewer asks. Yes, the fisherman answers. Now we can't tell at all. It's unpredictable. Our ancestors were able to predict the weather correctly. They could even predict the weather at a particular time of day. Now it's almost impossible to work. There are days we just have to stay home. Flocks of birds circle around the fishermen. landing on the sand. A group of men guide a pink and blue skiff up onto the beach. At this time of year, there's usually not much wind, and the sea is calm. Now we don't have a clue. Nature has changed. A third fisherman sits on a boat and addresses the camera. In those days, we used landmarks to tell our location. Buildings, trees, fields were all used as markers. Nowadays, we have GPS. The GPS is very useful as I can't see very well. He holds up a GPS receiver. I don't need to look at anything else but the coordinates on the GPS. Even if we lose our fishing net, we can use GPS to locate it. Another fisherman talks to the camera, a medical mask pulled down to rest on his chin. In today's generation, fishing is impossible without GPS. Unless we have new technology like this, fishing as a profession is near impossible. It's all big buildings now. We can't use them as markers anymore as it's inaccurate. For now, it's all only GPS coordinates. The government has given us this GPS. They made these GPS devices without taking any inputs from our community. They've gone ahead and made these devices. They should have come and met us, taken our inputs, and made the devices specific to our needs. They should have called us for a meeting and explained the situation and asked what things we would need in a GPS, whether we have any ideas of our own. Instead, they went ahead and built this. The huge waves shake the boat, and a small display is a problem. It'd be easier to see if we had a large display. Now we can't see because the display is very small. This makes it difficult to mark a location and go where I want to go. If I want to go to a particular location, I can't sometimes because the GPS shakes and the location changes. Going to the wrong location means no catch for that day. But for now, we manage with the GPS devices we have. Directed and produced by Vikram Chandrasekhar. Co-curator Sudhakar Sundarajan. In order of appearance, Venkatesan Munaswamy, Munaswamy's son, Ethiraj.